Hollywood, 1989. Amid the glitz and the glitter of a bustling young Disney World at the height of its golden age, the Disney MGM Studios was a star in its own right, a beacon for the show business elite. Then, something happened that changed all that. The time is now to celebrate 35 years of Disney's Hollywood Studios with the largest ever in-person gathering of those who created its magic, the Imagineers who brought you the great movie ride, Muppet Vision 3D, and of course, as you may recognize, the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. We'll present never-before-seen stories and artwork from the Hollywood that never was, but always will be. This event is somewhat unique in that it will offer a meet and greet and autograph session, as well as 2 days of star-studded panels and presentations. We invite you, if you dare, to register at stage89.com to attend this event either in person or via streaming, or just to get more information. And all event proceeds travel directly to Give Kids the World Village.
This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss of WDWNT.com. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell to make sure you never miss the latest from the Disney theme parks all around the world. Here now the news for March 6th, 2024. During the Morgan Stanley Technology, Media, and Telecom Conference this week, Disney CEO Bob Iger spoke about the future of the company's $60 billion investment into its Parks and Experiences division. When the Q&A session turned towards the Disney parks, Iger spoke about the company's investment plans, including that 70% of the investment that would go towards increasing capacity. After being asked just how that capacity would be increased, Iger shared just how much land is available and how IP can be leveraged to achieve that. We have thousands of acres of land still to develop. We could actually build 7 new full lands if we wanted to around the world, including the ability to increase the size of Disneyland Resort in California, which everybody thinks is kind of landlocked, by 50%. You can look at every single location that we've got, and there's land, opportunity, but most importantly, we have so much IP to mine that there's opportunity there to create experiences that we know people will love to have in our parks. If you look at our IP, you look at the land that we have, you look at the demand that exists in the marketplace, and you look at the return on investment capital, it's a no-brainer to invest that way. It's growing parks and resorts beyond where it already is. The increase to Disneyland Resort he's referring to is, of course, plans for Disneyland Forward, which would see a minimum of a $1.9 billion investment into the theme park additions, attractions, and hotels, if approved by the city of Anaheim. Iger went on to describe what some of those additions could be, including an Avatar-themed land for Disneyland Resort. So this is significant because Iger came out and said there would be a Avatar experience at Disneyland Resort. Everyone speculated what it would be. Then later he said, oh, it'll be something similar in scope to what we have at Animal Kingdom, which would be a themed land. Then at, I think it was IAPA, someone slipped and said, oh, the Avatar experience will be a California adventure. Then Disney came out later that day and said, no, it's not. We're not announcing where it is yet. And then now Iger came out again and said it's a land. So we have been, I feel like we've been pulled and pushed and redirected several times as to what this thing is, but he very clearly said a land this time. So somewhere at Disneyland Resort, they are getting an Avatar-themed land, which will likely be very similar to what's at Walt Disney World. But he also referenced the recently opened World of Frozen in Hong Kong, the Zootopia Land in Shanghai, and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at both Hollywood Studios and Disneyland Park. Disney has previously teased Blue Sky editions as well for Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom, but nothing solid as of yet. But a reminder that D23 is coming up in just a few months' time. That's going to be in August, and we expect some concrete announcements for somewhere in the world. So stay tuned. Disney announced that in addition to Ahsoka, the new Star Tour scenes will also feature Andor and the Mandalorian. Starting April 5th, 2024 at Walt Disney World Resort, Disneyland Resort, and Disneyland Paris, Star Tours The Adventures Continue will be taking you on new adventures featuring characters and locations from Ahsoka, Andor, and The Mandalorian. As guests take flight on the Star Speeder, they can meet characters including Ahsoka, Cassian Andor, Din Djarin, and Grogu, in addition to the characters guests know and love from the existing attraction. With all three of these Disney Plus series coming to the attraction, guests will now be able to experience more than 250 storyline variations. New locations will also include the planet Perdia, as seen in Ahsoka, which you're looking at that clip now. This is exciting. Can't wait to see this. Star Tours is still my favorite Star Wars attraction. I know Rise should be my favorite. I love Rise, but Star Tours just hits me in the feels with Star Wars, right? The music is right, the characters are right. It doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense all the time, but there's a lot to love and enjoy as a Star Wars fan in that attraction. Chip and Dale and Daisy Duck are once again greeting guests at Disney's Hollywood Studios. In addition, Goofy and Max are now meeting at the park together rather than by themselves. Previously, Donald and Daisy appeared together as a character sighting before Donald began meeting by himself in July. You can find them now meeting at Echo Lake near the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. Chip and Dale have also left their distance character sighting to meet guests once again. Last summer, they returned to the park for character sightings on the grassy lawn by the Hollywood Brown Derby without their costumes from Rescue Rangers. The playful pair can now be found around Echo Lake as well. Goofy and Max previously met separately, with Max greeting guests at Echo Lake and Goofy on Grand Avenue. Now guests can see the father and son together by the Grand Avenue entrance to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Max also continues to meet in his Goof Troop outfit, having ditched the Powerline costume last summer. He previously wore the bright yellow jumpsuit when greeting guests on Grand Avenue in early 2023. Then he did that at Jollywood Nights that was offered as well. As part of Walt Disney World's celebration of Women's History Month this year, a new Princess Leia-themed treat, the Princess of Alderaan Shake, is now available at Disney's Hollywood Studios. The treat is available for purchase from the Dockside Diner located on Echo Lake. It's $9.79. It's salted caramel shake topped with whipped cream, edible glitter, and mini cinnamon rolls that make up her hairstyle. You can read the review at WDWNT.com. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head on over to beourguestvacations.com/WDWNT, and their team will design your next magical vacation, from the Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resorts to Disney Cruise Line to Adventures by Disney and more. They're also able to book unforgettable VIP tours where you and your group can experience the ultimate park day. The best part is their concierge services are 100% free, so book today. Disney Live Entertainment is looking for local talent to act as host for a new Encanto experience coming to Walt Disney World. Auditions are open now through March 18th for hosts of a new experience celebrating the Disney animated film Encanto. The audition is seeking 2 male or female presenting hosts who sing, demonstrate exceptional storytelling, and most importantly, can captivate the audience with their infectious and high-energy personalities. What the offering is and where it will be, we still do not know. New details have been released for the upcoming D23 Down in New Orleans event, including there will be a special sneak peek of Tiana's Bayou adventure. During the event, which will be held in New Orleans, Louisiana on March 23rd, guests will not only get to attend a screening of The Princess and the Frog and enjoy a grand finale event at the New Orleans Jazz Museum, they'll also enjoy 3 newly announced offerings, one of which will be a specially curated presentation by Walt Disney Imagineering, showcasing the research, collaboration, and creative development that is bringing Tiana's Bayou adventure to life at the Magic Kingdom and Disneyland Park. The offering is described as a can't-miss deep dive into what guests can anticipate from the new attraction. As well, Keith David, the voice of Dr. Facilier in the movie, will speak at the event, reflecting on his work in bringing his character to life. The Big Easy ticket is the only option left for purchase, priced at $199 plus a $7 processing fee for gold members and $249 plus a $7 processing fee for general members. Screening-only tickets for both tiers have sold out, but obviously if you're only going to the screening, you can't see that presentation anyway. The Eggstravaganza Easter egg hunt has returned for 2024 to EPCOT, and this year has a whole new selection of prizes to choose from. The map costs $9.99. You get a prize with that. Guests wanting to participate can purchase the map at Gateway Gifts in EPCOT, and just like the egg hunts in the years past, guests will then travel to each of the 12 listed locations on the map to find a hidden character. The activity will be available through April 9th or while supplies last. The lineup of 12 rabbits is the same as last year, which was the first year the rabbit egg theme was introduced. It features Oswald, Thumper, Miss Bunny, White Rabbit, March Hare, Skippy, Rabbit Bean Bunny, Alec Azam, Jackalope, Judy Hopps, and Ducky and Bunny. Whether the egg hunt is completed or not, guests are entitled to one prize with the purchase of one Eggstravaganza egg hunt map. Guests can simply return the map to Creation Shop, Disney Traders, or World Traveler at International Gateway to get that prize. This year's prize selection is one of 6 different Easter egg character charms, and guests can have their charm of choice while supplies last. The design matches the pin set that was also released at the park this week. As of March 1st, interactive TVs are available in the hotel rooms of Disney's BoardWalk Inn at Walt Disney World. These smart TVs offer access to complimentary Disney content and connectivity for personal devices to stream subscription content from services like Disney Plus and Hulu. Smartphones, tablets, and laptops are all supported, and only content from Chromecast-enabled apps can be streamed to the TV. The TVs also welcome guests to the room and are said to be more personalized, convenient, and easy to use. Disney's All-Star Sports Resort will receive the interactive TVs next. The following hotels offer the TVs. There's All-Star Movies, All-Star Music, Animal Kingdom Lodge, Art of Animation, the Beach Club, the BoardWalk, Contemporary, Coronado Springs, the Grand Floridian, Old Key West, the Polynesian Village, Pop Century, Port Orleans French Quarter, and Riverside, Riviera, Saratoga, Boulder Ridge Villas, the Wilderness Lodge, and the Yacht Club all have the interactive TVs. The full menus have been revealed for the reopening of 1900 Park Fair at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. You can read them all at WDWNT.com. Some good news, our intrepid reporter Nana did acquire reservations for opening day, both breakfast and dinner, so we will be there. I won't personally be there. I'll be in Japan, but Eric and the gang will certainly be there to bring you everything you need to know. So stay tuned for that when the restaurant reopens. Sanaa at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, Kidani Village has 5 new dessert items inspired by some of the animals on the resort savannah. They replace the African triple chocolate mousse, the Serradura, the Kheer, and Pumbaa's dessert grub, all of which were great desserts, by the way. So new is the Giraffe Tower Mousse for $12. It's a banana cake, peanut butter mousse, banana mousse, and caramel with Tanzanian peanut brittle crunch. There's a giraffe-inspired pattern on the mousse as well. There's a black sesame sundae for $10. This dessert is black sesame ice cream, roasted spiced pineapple, tea caramel, milk crumble, and raspberry crisps. The Wildebeest. What a name. $11. The Wildebeest is a flourless chocolate cake with milk chocolate custard and chocolate fudge coated cocoa nibs. And the Ancoli cake is $11. It's spiced chocolate cake featuring baobab curd, coconut gel, meringue horns, and star African rum macerated citrus, named after, of course, the Ancoli cattle on the savannah. And the Timon Grubs, $3.25. This is for kids. Timon Grubs is the new dessert. It's banana pastry cream, whipped cream, sliced bananas, graham cracker bugs, gummy worms, and chocolate rocks. This is mostly the same dessert they had for kids before, but slightly elevated. I'm excited to go try these, though. As you know, Sanaa, my favorite restaurant at any Disney resort in the world. So I'm excited to see these. I just hope that the off-menu Spice Trader candy bar is still available. If it's not, Sanaa, folks, you know you're going to hear from me. So we'll find out. Magic Key sales resumed on Tuesday, March 5th, but as of 12:45 p.m. on March 6th, the Imagine Key is now sold out and only available for renewal. The Magic Key Pass sales page displays a message stating that the Imagine Key is sold out. The Believe, Enchant, and Inspire keys are still available to purchase. Guests can enter a virtual queue and either stay on the page until it's their turn to purchase or put in an email address and be notified when it's their turn. I would hurry if you want one. They're probably almost all gone. The Disney California Food and Wine Festival kicked off on Friday, and Eric and I flew across the country to be there to cover it all for you. So you can go to WDWNT.com. You can read our reviews of every single new item and every returning item, or you can watch 2 videos right here on our channel. We did a new thing. It's our 7 best and 7 worst of the new items at the festival. That's a shorter video for those of you in a hurry. If you're not in a hurry and want to watch Eric and I be idiots for an hour and 45 minutes, you can watch our full exhaustive review of every single new item from the event as well. Those are 2 separate videos right here on the channel. Real quick, I want to mention a few of today's sponsors. Number 1, Park Candy. Thank you to Park Candy for providing this wonderful shirt and many of the other ones I wear here on the show. You can visit them at this link. Use code WDWNT to save 15%. It's a great way also to support the program. A few other ways to support the program. Dinosaur Gertie, we do have a handful left. We actually discovered we have a couple more. So they're almost gone though. So grab Gertie now or forever hold your peace. This might be the last warning I have for you to pick up your Dinosaur Gertie plush. Look how cute she is. Look at these eyes. Don't neglect her. Buy her. And as well, of course, I want to remind you that Stage 89 registration is open now, both in-person registration and as well our digital streaming ticket. That streaming ticket is not only to watch live, it is also to watch on demand for 30 days. It is only half price now through March 15th. On March 15th, it doubles in price to $19.89. So get it for $10 now while you still can. And remember, all proceeds from that event go to Give Kids the World Village. Register now at stage89.com before it's too late. It's going to be an incredible, incredible event. The new Overland Trail Café is now open in Frontierland at Disneyland Park in Paris. This quick service kiosk is described as a takeaway for travelers on their way west, whether by stagecoach or wagon. The backstory also includes that it was a mail relay for the Pony Express Postal Service. The name Overland Trail alludes to one of the main routes used by the Pony Express and travelers that linked the east to the west of the USA. Overland Trail Café is next to Casa de Coco Restaurante di Familia and across from Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. It resembles an old West building made of wood and stone. A sign on the front advertises it as a mail and telegraph office and a stagecoach station. There's space for a queue to the side as well. The menu includes turkey legs, several churro options. There's also hot drinks, cold drinks, and a Brooklyn Defender IPA, because nothing says the Old West like Brooklyn. Souvenirs available at the kiosk include a tumbler, cup, and Mickey balloon popcorn bucket as well. This is great. You know, this is the most beautiful castle park in the world, so seeing new kiosks built of this level is fantastic. This was just like a popcorn wagon before. Huge improvement. With the impending permanent closure of Space Mountain at Tokyo Disneyland, the attraction is celebrating its final ignition, and the merchandise collection has been fully revealed. The merchandise will be released on April 8th, 2024. I'll be there. Can't wait to see all this. Here's a quick preview for you. There's a postcard and stickers. There's a clear file folder, a pin, a button, a Tomika ride vehicle set. There's a light up toy, a figure collection, a keychain set, a plush badge. There's a tumbler, a tissue box cover, magnets, a cushion, wash towel, bath towel, a patch set, a wristband, an ear headband, which will look familiar to many of you. It's been released here before. A string pouch, a regular pouch, patch badge, and also I want to stop and talk about two items real quick. That cushion. The cushion is a full vehicle, and it looks like it's the size that you could sit a plush in it. I'm very excited about this. The other thing I'm excited about is that light-up statue of Space Mountain, which it projects imagery inside the mountain, but then also you could take the mountain off and it projects onto your room. Very, very cool. Of course, Space Mountain will close permanently on July 31st, and the final ignition celebration will begin on April 8th, including special decor, food, and beverage offerings, and more. For the absolute latest on these stories and all that didn't make it into today's show, be sure to check WDWNT.com and follow us on your favorite social media platforms. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. Special shout out to all of our WIGS members watching who make this show happen every week. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying, enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Welcome to Deep in the Plus. Each week, join host Rob Whiteside as he and a panel of Disney superfans take a different movie or TV show from the Disney Plus catalog. They'll tell you its history, details, and give their review, so you'll know if it's worth your time. Current shows, classic movies, and everything in between. Watch Deep in the Plus live Wednesday nights at 9 Eastern for new episodes, or catch Deep in the Plus anytime on YouTube on WDWNT TV.